You know who this is. Give me credit.
You're on mixed emotion, leaving me in commotion. You're on mixed emotion.
I don't really understand what you want from me. I'm trying to accept that you're gone, did me like a player, and you kept me in this motionless stare. I swear I had them trapped, I can never forget. The swears that had left your mouth, the crowd, the stares.
It is 2022. I hope you guys are having a good week. This is a microphone check. Sorry, I think I was on mute, but we are ready to go. It is 12 o'clock in the UK and 3 p.m. Kenyan time. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys are having a fantastic time. This is the second weekend of the year, so I told myself, man, I have to be fucking consistent, man. I gotta wake up and do this shit, man. So it's 3 p.m. Kenyan time. And here we are. I hope you guys have tuned in. Whoever is listening, has just joined the channel, I want to appreciate each and every one of you guys. So thank you so much for joining. If you've just joined, just post a comment in the live chat. Like, subscribe, blah blah blah, all that shit. And let's get started, man. So today it's talking about Mixed Emotions. It's the second track of the album. And we're talking about the girl that fucking ruined my life. Yes.
You wouldn't miss when I weren't. I miss when you flirt. My attention would divert to your skirt. Within the day, our lips merged. I was totally immersed in this mist, immersed. I couldn't see where I was going through the twists and turns. Giving you so much freedom, and this is what I learned. You came close, but wouldn't risk getting hurt. I was in deep waters, in the mix, undisturbed. Never expected to see all the tricks you rehearsed. You put me in the fists of this curse.
All right. So it's 12 o'clock. That means 3 o'clock in the Kenyan time zone. I hope you guys in Kenya are having a good time. Thank you so much for the live chats. I can already see someone is tuned in. Fantastic. So we're talking about Chill Out Records, the record company that I started back in 2012. And this is from the second track from the album. It's gonna be a wild story, man. There's so much to talk about. I'd literally just like put it down in like point form so that I can like break it down, and obviously, hopefully, from the story, if I can try and finish it within the 20 minutes that I had said that I'm gonna set this these sessions for. There's a lot to take from it. Obviously, two lessons that I have I said that we will learn hopefully from the story that I will share right now. And so let's see how it goes. Let me start by sharing my screen. There you go. So that's the album cover, man. Give me credit. So today's the second track, Mixed Emotions. This is about the girl that ruined me. Where do I freaking begin? Yes, it all started in high school. It's your first relationship in high school. And, these things never go well. I'll be very honest with you. At this time, your emotions are high, your hormones are all over the place, and especially for women, even though they do mature earlier than men, their hormones are all over the place. You don't know what the fuck you're feeling. You don't know what she's feeling. All you want to know is you want to be together, but then something small just happens and you're triggered, and it's just crazy. It's just fucking crazy, man. But the people that I'm going to be talking to, and when I say high school, I'm talking about 2005, 2007, 2008. If you were born at that time, just leave the channel. Just unsubscribe and fucking leave the channel, man. Because we're talking about the older generation here, man. We're not talking about kids over here. When you were born and you had access to the internet and you had access to these apps and able to like chat around and shit. Nah, man. I'm talking about the people that had fucking landlines at home. If you had a landline, if you don't know what a landline is, just fucking unsubscribe and leave the channel. If you don't know what a landline is, that's it, man. So, yeah, these are the kind of people I'm talking about, So, back in the days, man, we used to use Symbian phones. If you don't even know what Symbian is, Android, I don't even think Android was available at that time. Maybe it was, but, it didn't really a lot of people didn't really take it up. So, So yeah, I mean, this is the time that I was in high school, and we were just the only way that you could pick up women was you physically go up and you talk to them. You don't send them a text or anything like that, you know. And my family, we were very conservative. We were very especially my parents were very strict about me having access to a phone, interacting with women. You know, man, if my parents even found out that I had a relationship, or I was even talking, not even a relationship, just talking to a girl, oh man, I would be fucking dead. I would be dead, man. Okay, so I think I was around 17, between the ages of 16 to like 18, I think. And So let's start off with the people that I was hanging out with in high school. You know, these pieces of shit. Okay, I'll say that there's some people that I used to hang out with in high school that were really a bad influence, and I just couldn't see it. I was young, I was naive, I just couldn't see it. You know, I'm hanging out with these people, and you wonder, are they like, setting a good example to you? You know, can you look up to these people and be like, yeah, this is someone that I can learn something from? There was nothing these fuckers could teach me. But I was hanging out with them, and most of these guys had girlfriends, right? And I was a fucking geek. I was a geek. All I was into at that time, I remember very clearly, 16, between the ages of 16 all the way to 18, was skateboarding, music, hanging out with friends, cracking jokes and shit. I was such a fucking geek. Like, if you saw me back then, you'd be like, this is a fucking geek. I want to stay away from this dude. But because of the people that I was hanging out with, and they would, always making sure that they were keeping themselves up to, with the latest fashion, had the latest technologies at that time. Just when I talk about the latest technologies back then, you'll just be laughing off. But these are the kind of people I was hanging out with, and man, it was crazy. And that peer pressure, the peer pressure that they gave me to get accustomed to that kind of lifestyle and interact with such people, it was a lot of pressure, man. They looked at me and be like, dude, you need to get a girlfriend, man. Dude, you need to dress up like this, man. Dude, we got these phones, man. You need to buy this, man. We bought a Sony Ericsson K750i, man. You don't even have that, you know. And these were the kind of people I was hanging out with. And for what? What did I fucking achieve out of all of this? Anyway, so all my friends had girlfriends. I was the only person. So, like, when we go out for movies, they'd be like, dude, where's your girlfriend, man? And I'm like, oh shit, man, fuck. So, they really make you feel like a third wheel, really make you feel like shit. And I said, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm gonna ask out this one girl. So there was this one girl that I kind of liked. She was in high school. I kind of liked her. She was a year below me. Now this is very important. It will come. It'll come later on down the story. So she was in a year below me, and so I think I was in like year 13, and she was like year 12 or something like that. And I don't know if I should share her name. Should I say her name? I'm just gonna say the first name, so at least we'll have a name to give her. So her name was Sana, and here's the funny thing. So her mother was like Italian or Greek or something, and then her dad was Indian, Kenyan Indian. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, she was okay. I'd give her like a 6 out of 10, I guess. Anyway, but like I said, I was a fucking geek, you know. I wasn't even into women. Like the only reason I started approaching, and she didn't even know that I existed. The only reason I approached her was because of my friends. So I approached her and started talking to her, and she kind of started noticing me, and we started hanging out more. Break time, lunchtime, we'd just hang out in school, and as things progressed and I started to get to know her, I realized that she was more of an extrovert than I was, because of her lifestyle and the background that she was coming from. She was more into parties and hanging out with her friends and interacting with men. And her family, from her side, were pretty comfortable doing that, because they were more open. It was more I would say, like, her parents obviously were from different backgrounds, obviously different religions, different backgrounds. And so they encouraged her. They encouraged her to be open and interact with and have social connections with men, and just go out and party. And she didn't really have like a curfew or anything like that, So she had that level of freedom. But me, coming from a different background where my parents were like, you're talking to a girl, you fucking motherfucker. So, it was like, man, I can't deal with this shit. So anyway, I just put up with her. I was like, okay, you know what? It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. Okay. I'll just get to know her and we'll just hang out in school. And, when my friends invite me to the movies or go to some, lunch or whatever, I'll just tag her along and that's it. I won't be the third wheel anymore. And all of this just to fit in. I mean, it was sad. It was fucking sad. Anyway, she was outgoing. She was way better than, better than I was in communication. And she saw me and she kind of liked it. She liked the fact that I was a very shy guy and quiet. And the fucked up thing was she had a phone. I didn't have a phone at that time. Well, for two reasons. One, obviously because of my strict parents, and two, we were fucking broke as fuck. And when I say broke as fuck, I was fucking broke. Like, like even the money that I had, I was so broke that I didn't have allowance to, here's your lunch money, son. Why didn't you go to the canteen and grab some food? No. We were broke where my mom would pack lunch for me, right? You eat what was cooked yesterday and it's packed in a tin. And whatever it was, my mom would just make it into a sandwich. Whatever it was, even if she cooked chips, she'd just make a chip sandwich. Here you go, son, a sandwich. And everything was just a sandwich. Anyway, that's a side rant for another day. I'll tell you about that another time. So she had a phone. I didn't have a phone. Oh, sorry, can you guys hear me? I think I just lost my microphone. I need to really get new equipment. Yeah, I'll definitely start investing in a better microphone and a better headphone. I think it's my headphones. Sorry. Just give me a second here.
You know who this is? Give me credit.
Right. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so yeah, so she was more talkative, more interacting, and she had a phone. And so she asked me, like, hey, I want to talk to you after school. I mean, we were already talking in school, but she wanted to talk to me after school. Now, after school, and I'm like, I don't have a phone. How the fuck am I going to talk? And she kept insisting. So she kept pushing. She said, like, no, I really miss you. I want to talk to you after school. I was like, mother freaking, how am I going to talk to this? How am I going to talk to her? I don't have a phone. And I don't know what the fuck got into my head. I don't know if it was maybe because I started having feelings toward this chick. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just, I'll give her my dad's number. I wish I could just go back in time and just fucking punch myself in the face. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Why? Asim, why? Why did you want to give your dad's number to this chick? So anyway, I gave her my number. I gave her the number. I told her, look, this is my dad's number. And my dad was the only person that had a mobile in the house. Okay, he was the only person that had a mobile in the house. Like no one else was allowed to have a phone in the house. Like your parents are strict when the only head of the family, the captain of the ship, the El Capitan, is the guy with a mobile phone. Okay, we had a landline. I didn't fucking know the landline number. We didn't even used to use it anyway. And she had a phone, so I had to give. I was like, "Fuck, man. Okay, what can I do? All right, I'll give her my dad's phone number." Fuck, that was like one of the fucking biggest mistakes of my life. And I told her, please, babe, listen. You can only call me, or not even fucking call. You can only text me between 6:30 and 7 p.m. That's the only 30 minutes that I'll have. My dad is home. He's probably maybe taking a shower or a shit or something, and he's going to be away from his phone, and I'll have access to his phone. And the excuse that I gave my dad, and this is what I was thinking was, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell my dad, I want to just like do some internet research, or I want to, because he had internet on his phone. I want to do some research, or I want to, just download a picture, or I want to it's for school or something. I want to take a picture or something, just make up some random story that I want to use his phone. for school. So she couldn't fucking resist, and she just had to. She had to. Okay, so this went on for a couple of days, and my dad started getting a bit suspicious. Like, why the fuck is this guy using my phone every day? 6:30. I come home, and some days, you know, he wouldn't be home on time, and I would just be like fucking worried. Like, what the fuck? Like, when is my dad getting home so I can just get his phone? So I can just be like, text her back and be like, don't fucking text me now because I don't know what's gonna happen because my dad wants the phone back. And she she had a phone, man. She didn't fucking give a shit. She would just text me whenever. And I told her I was living a fucking strict family. You can't just do this to me. Anyway, we did this on for like a couple of weeks. It wasn't even a month. And one day, she decides to call me. Out of all the fucking days, it was a Thursday. I'll never forget this Thursday. This was the Thursday of my life that I wish I could just go back and just kill myself, because this was like one of the hardest days of my life. I told her specifically, please don't fucking text me. Okay, even before she called me, the texts, I was worried, like, one thing, like, okay, getting caught was, I was going to get into shit if I got caught. But the second thing was, what if my mom saw the texts on my dad's phone from a girl? My mom would be like, wait, is my dad cheating on me? Or, is my husband cheating on me? So there was also that possibility. So thank God I was extremely careful. And I'm talking about when you read the text, you fucking delete it. You send a text, you fucking delete it. That's the life I was living, okay? And for what? For what? I put myself through all of this shit. I could have been focusing on my studies. I could have done so much other shit. I could have maybe even written another song or something, but nah. This is what I had ventured off into. This is what my friends wanted for me. Anyway. So, this Thursday, it wasn't this Thursday, but that Thursday, the Thursday that I will never forget, the Thursday that will haunt me for the rest of my life, she decides to call me. Now, she was in a stream lower than me, but she knew my friends. She knew the friends that I used to hang out with. And when she called me, well, she called my dad. My dad got the phone. He heard the phone ringing. And that was the day that I didn't have the phone next to me. And the phone started ringing, and my dad picked up the phone. My dad picked up the phone, and I wasn't even in the room at that time. First of all, let me paint you a picture. When your dad calls you and you're still young, you're still in your teens, your dad calls you, you need to be within the vicinity in such a way that he calls you the first time, and once he's finished blinking his eye and he opens that after the first blink, you need to fucking be there in front of him. If you're not, you are fucking dead. He'd be like, where the fuck were you? I called you the second time. Where the fuck were you? What were you doing that's more important than listening to me in my house? So that was that's the kind of fucking pressure I was in. Okay? So now that you've got the picture, so that's the kind of pressure I was in. And so he called me and he's like, there's a phone for you. Who's calling? Who's this? Who's this on the phone calling you? And fuck, I was like, all the blood that was in my face, it just fucking drained my face, and fuck, I didn't know what to fucking say. And he just gave me the phone. He said, oh, actually, wait, hold on. He didn't give me the phone. My dad was smart. He was like, oh, you want to talk to a friend? This is the first time you've got a call for you on my phone? Why don't we put it on loudspeaker? Let's see who this person is. Now, this chick was smart. Okay, Sanal was smart. She had a brother. So she made the brother call me. So the brother was on the phone, and this is what the brother is like. Hey bro, it's Tony, man. Now Tony was the guy that I used to hang out with. Now Tony, Big T. His actual name was Anthony Kabati. I don't know if it was Kabati or Mabati or one of those names. Anyway, but this guy was a really cool guy. I think we'll talk about this guy at a later stage in in the sessions, maybe probably tomorrow. But Anthony, man, this guy was a freaking hip hop artist. Like this guy was, I think it was because of this dude and the songs that we did together back in high school. He really inspired me to get into like hip hop and music. And he was the guy. You always have that one friend that introduces you to an artist, and then it's like he's just changed your life. He's just like, fuck, man, this artist is amazing. Thank you so much for letting me hear about this guy or know about this guy. Anyway, so yeah, that's Big T. So I'll talk about Big T at a later stage. So the brother calls me up, and the brother is like, yo, this is Tony, and I just wanted to ask you about the assignment that's due tomorrow on Friday. So they've called me on Thursday. The assignment's on Friday, and he's calling me, he's telling me, yo, I wanted to call about the assignment on Friday. And I'm just like, what the fuck? In my head, I was like, please, just shoot me now. Shoot me now. I was like, fuck, this is so fucked up. Now, at that point, this guy's on loudspeaker talking about an assignment that's due tomorrow. And I'm just like, oh, hey, Tony. Yeah, the assignment tomorrow. Dude, listen. The assignment isn't due tomorrow. It's actually due on Monday. So I'll talk to you in person tomorrow. So you don't need to call me. He's like, no. The assignment is due tomorrow. And I need to talk to you. I'm like, motherfucker. Now, at this point, 3 minutes or 4 minutes into the conversation, guess what happens? The rest of the fucking family has to come in. Oh, Asim has a phone call. Asim's on the phone. Everyone needs to get in. Everyone needs to now listen to the story, listen to the conversation on loudspeaker. Oh, Asim's on the phone, man. This is a major event with Asim's on the phone for the first time with his friend. Oh, let's all find out. Like my mom's there, my sister's there sitting. She just knows. Oh, and my sister. Oh my God. Whenever she knew that I was going to get my ass whooped, she was the first one in line to just stand there, eat popcorn, and be like, yeah. This guy's going to get his ass whooped. I cannot wait to see this. And, yeah. He gave the phone to Sana. And she starts telling me, hey, babe, how you doing, my love? Motherfuck. I wish I could just go back and just shoot myself. I was dead. My parents were just looking at me like, so this is what you do in school. Oh, my God. She put me in so much shit. And, shit, it looks like we've run out of time. It's 23 minutes. Oh, shit. Okay, I guess that's it, guys. I will have to pick up the story tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll tell you guys what happened after that. But thank you so much for listening. Please do, put a comment on the the live chat, and put a comment in the video, whatever, what your thoughts are. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. I mean, shit, it's crazy. And yeah, I guess tomorrow I'll finish the story, and then we'll break down the song and the lyrics tomorrow, I guess. But yeah, that's what I have for today. Thank you so much for listening. I can see that we've got some viewers today, so thank you guys so much for checking out the channel and subscribing. And I guess I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Kenya 254. Yeah, that's me signing out.
You know who this is. Give me credit.
You're on mixed emotion, leaving me in commotion. You're on mixed emotion.
I don't really understand what you want from me. I'm trying to accept that you're gone, did me like a player, and you kept me in this motionless stare. I swear I had them trapped. I can never forget that swears that had left your mouth. The crowd just stares and takes a step back, cause I can bet nobody really cares that you rap